Es el clima perfecto to do any Maya site, para hacer cualquier sitio maya. My first question, mi primera pregunta. Have you ever been in any Mayan sites before? ¿Alguien ha estado en sitios mayas antes? Yes? No? ¿Sí? ¿No? ¿Sí? Some of you did already. ¿Algunos hicieron ya Chichen Itza? ¿No? Okay. Me neither. Let's see what we can figure out today. Vamos a ver qué podemos hacer el día de hoy. But I heard they were awesome. Hoy que están increíbles. No, we're visiting the only one. Vamos a visitar el único, which is right in front of the ocean, que está enfrente del mar. First stop, Tulum. Vamos a llegar a Tulum. The first thing that we're going to do the tour. Hacemos el tour en Tulum. Time. Así los mayas registraron el tiempo. Which is impressive, es impresionante, because if we try to use the Gregorian calendar, si queremos usar nuestro calendario, the one that we use today, to do this, para hacer esto, it won't work, no funcionaría. Why? We have to adjust our calendar with a leap year every 4 years. After 1,000 years, we'll have many days of difference. Nuestro año bisiesto hace que ajustemos nuestro calendario cada 4 años. Después de 1000 años tendríamos muchos días de diferencia. So what is exactly what we're going to talk about today? ¿De qué vamos a hablar hoy? My favorite things, mis cosas favoritas. People ask me a lot about human sacrifices. La gente me pregunta de sacrificios humanos. It's real. They used to practice that. Sí, hacían eso. For them it was a big honor sometimes. Era un honor grande. So today I'm going to offer some of you to the gods at the cenote. Okay? Algunos de ustedes serán sacrificados. Nothing personal, by random. Okay? Nada personal. ¿Sí? At the end we're going to give you a quiz. Al final les vamos a dar un examen de los mayas. 350 questions at the end of the day. If you fail, si fallan, this is the only company that is allowed to do the human sacrifice. Esta es la única compañía que puede hacerlo. No, we're going to talk about that. Also, another very interesting thing, otra cosa muy interesante. Let's see if this date sounds familiar to you. Vamos a ver si esta fecha suena familiar para ustedes. December 21st, 21 de diciembre of 2012. Did you hear that one? ¿Oyeron eso? The end of the calendar, the end of the world, el final del calendario, final del mundo. I was working in Chichen Itza that day. Estaba yo trabajando en Chichen Itza ese día. Do you have any idea how Chichen Itza was? ¿Pueden imaginarse cómo estuvo Chichen Itza? 20,000 people inside, 20,000 personas dentro. People, this is the one, it's in Coba, está en Coba. It has a ruler car, un gobernante, and several dates, muchas fechas. Epigraphists, los epigrafistas and the archaeologists, when they crack the Mayan code, cuando pueden traducir los jeroglifos, because by many years we didn't know that many things about the Mayas. Durante muchos años esta cultura estuvo perdida. This culture was kind of lost. We didn't know too many things. No sabíamos muchas cosas. Then they realized that Mayas were talking about 2 dates in specific. Los Mayas hablaban 2 fechas en específico. The first date, la primera fecha. The beginning of the Maya cycle, el principio del ciclo Maya. Remember this date, recuerden esta fecha. 3114 before Christ. 3114 antes de Cristo. Is how Tulu'um used to be in some point. Así se veía Tulu'um en algún momento. Everything was smooth, white, red. Liso, blanco, rojo. This is the temple of fertility, el templo de la fertilidad. We're going to find a stone tablet there. Ahí vamos a encontrar una tableta with the roles of their society, con el rol de su sociedad. Now we're going to see it like this. Hoy lo vamos a ver así. This is what we're going to see today. Así lo vamos a ver. But I want you to use the imagination. Usen la imaginación, because everything was colorful. Todo era colorido. Tulum was covered by jungle about 400 years. Tulum se cubre por selva 400 años. So the damage that we're going to see in all the side, el daño que vamos a ver en el sitio, is because when you uncover everything, cuando descubres todo, take off the roots, quitas las raíces, you take the colors out, te llevan los colores, or you damage some structures, dañas algunas estructuras.
But it's beautiful because it's right in front of the ocean. I want you to imagine that Tulum 1,000 years ago, it was like living in ocean view, oceanfront houses. A place for about 300 to 400 people inside this wall, at most. Upper class in, labor class out. About 5,000 people outside, people that used to work for this one. The people that work here, inside, astronomers, mathematicians, the ruler, several priests and their families. What the Spanish did at the arrival of the Spanish, remember this is the first place that they found. So Tulum is very emblematic because this is where the Maya saw the big ships coming. Why they name it Tulum? Because Tulum is not the original name. If you notice, we have a wall behind us and it's surrounding the whole city. Actually, the access was through a little tunnel, right? So this was a fortress. It was very well defended. It was almost impossible to be invaded because by the ocean, I don't know if you ever hear that we have the second largest coral reef in the world after Australia. So the reef starts in Cancun, it crosses Yucatan, and it ends in Belize. Sorry, Honduras, 1,000 kilometers. So that means that if you want to go straight in a canoe or a boat, you crash against the reef for sure. So if you don't know how to navigate through the reef, it was very complicated. I mentioned one technique in the bus. At night, full moon. They used to have high tide at night and they go above. Second technique, I'm going to show you that as soon as we'll be there in front of the ceremonial site, because the main temple is a lighthouse. It's pointing to us where the only opening in the reef is. So we still are using that technique, but that's something that the Spanish didn't know. So they were crashing. The first Spanish person who came here, his name was Gonzalo Guerrero, 1511. Guerrero crashed his boat against the reef. Mayas took Guerrero as a prisoner inside of Tulum. Eventually, Guerrero earned the Mayas' confidence and he becomes into a new Maya. He marries the Maya princess. So I'm talking about the Mexican version of Pocahontas, something like that. Guerrero marries the princess. That's when the first mixes start in Mexico. Well, before being Mexico, divided in many pre-Hispanic cultures, that's where the first mixes start. Have you ever heard about one city that we have in this country called Acapulco? Acapulco used to be the place to go before this. So the name of the state, do you know what's the name? Guerrero, because of this guy. It's in honor of this guy. Now, the real name of the city was Sama. Why Sama? At the arrival of the Spanish, they didn't speak Maya, of course. Mayas didn't speak Spanish. So the Spanish were asking about all of this. Mayas were saying Tulum, Tulum. But Tulum means wall. So they were referring to the wall that used to be here. That's why we named it Tulum. But the real name was Sama. That means sunrise. The wall was way higher. Why wouldn't see the rest of the wall? Well, for the Spanish, it was easier to take the rocks that were already here to build the new churches all over this country instead of making new quarries. So Mexico today is a very Catholic country, but religion was introduced in a very heavy way here. So they forced them to adapt them. And they killed the upper class and they forced the labor class to work for them, and they knew this country, the new Spain, by 250 years until Mexico becomes independent. What we're going to see today, houses and temples. How you can tell if it's a house from a temple? Easy. At the houses today we don't see the roof. Take a look to the palace in front. No roof. In fact, the sacred calendar based in planet Venus, 13 months of 20 days.
इसके ऊपर उठना पड़ेगा.
miles, 1,300 miles away from here, almost 2,000 kilometers. These people used to navigate in canoes around the Gulf of Mexico. It was very welcome and trade. Something that you know, Aztecs were brutal in combat. Mexico, those were the ones that used to love the humans. All the pressure. In fact, Mel Gibson, that movie was more based on Aztecs. It's a great movie. Right in front. And you see, remember the carving of the descending god, right? You can see the green and red color. The legs are on top. The face is very eroded. But if we keep going to the left, keep going to the left. Can you see that little carving? Any idea of what that is? What, who said that? What did you say, baby? It's a child, it's a kid. It's a baby upside down. He's holding an umbilical cord. Can you see his little hand holding something? He's upside down, the legs, his face, he's holding something. But this is the son of the main god. You're about to see red hands in the wall. See the red hands?
No?
On top.
You like tequila?
Can you take that all the way to the right? This is the temple that I showed you in the box that I was saying that is. See the axis, how little it is. Why the axis is like that? Mayas, we've been hit here by Sandy, Katrina, Roxanne. Nothing happens here. Just like this. But in 2005, we're waiting for one hurricane in specific. The name of that hurricane, October of 2000. Like a bomb. Chichen Itza, Tulum. Good idea of how this used to look like. Now, why the windows? In 1,000 kilometers, there is just one opening in the. Guess what that is like?
पे लंच करने के आए क्या? Wow.
Con esa advertencia que le dio ya no.
Okay, I'm coming. Oh.
dulce.
You like it on this side, right there.
Also,
Palomir.
Palomir.
Familia. So he's going to show you the process of the chocolate. Les va a enseñar el proceso del chocolate. But this morning I was talking about the legend. Un chacmol. But the stone, la piedra. Parece obsidiana, ¿no? Looks like obsidian. I'll show you something quick. Miren esto. Mira lo que hace el chacmol en el agua. Pero ahora mira lo que hace la obsidiana. Look what obsidian does in the water. ¿Lo vieron? Esto es lo que vieron los españoles. There's one doesn't. Este no. So this is onyx. Esto es onyx. This is obsidian. Esto es obsidiana. Same thing my bracelet. Los mismos los brazaletes, they will shine. Two recommendations. Dos recomendaciones. Bien rápido. Very quick. Obsidian holds energy. La obsidiana retiene. Quick blessing. Una pequeña bendición with incense. Con incienso. Mayas, they never swim in cenotes. Ellos no nadan en cenotes. Sacred waters for them. Son aguas sagradas para ellos. If you see all the pictures behind you, todas esas fotos que ven ahí, are exactly replicas. Son réplicas exactas that they were recovered from the inside of the pyramids, que se recuperaron del interior de las pirámides. If you want to see those pieces today, si hoy las quieren ver, you have to see the Museum of Anthropology and History in Mexico City. Tienen que ver el Museo de Antropología e Historia en la Ciudad de México. So these people, the artisans, los artesanos, they do exactly those replicas, hacen esas réplicas. My recommendation, mi recomendación, keep your receipt, guarden sus recibos in case that you take any pieces, si llevan alguna pieza, because at customs, at the airport, en la aduana, en el aeropuerto, you have to prove sometimes that you get it from here. Tienes que probar que la compraron aquí and you didn't get it from the black market. No la llevaron del mercado ilegal. Okay?
This is the regular seeds of cacao beans. Estas son las semillas regulares de cacao. Okay? Those ones, estas que nosotros vemos. In ancient times, en la antigüedad, those ones was roasted. Esto lo que hacían era tostarlo, ponerlo al fuego. When this was roasted, cuando esto lo tostaba, it looks like that, se iba a ver así. Okay?
And the other one.
Así es. They need to smash it. Eso tienes que irlo triturando. And that one you can start to smell. Y vas a empezar a oler. The people are here, los que están aquí al frente, start to feel that. Van a empezar a sentir. Because those ones, they take it in there a one hormone. Eso ahí adentro tiene una hormona. The name of that hormone is a serotonin. Y eso se llama serotonina. We call today the stone of the happiness. Y hoy en día nosotros le llamamos a eso la hormona de la felicidad. ¿Cómo vamos? Family, now introduce to you. No, sí, okay. Introduce to you our Mayan blender, nuestra licuadora Maya, one speed, una sola cosa.
Mira lo feliz que está.
Pero el paso es que vamos a comer eso mañana.
Dale con ganas, mijo. Ya lo queremos.
Sí. Bien, bien, bien. Tiene que estar bien machacado, porque si no, no les va a gustar los demás. Espacio, espacio, nada más. Vamos a ver.
¿Espacio o rápido? Cuando iba así.
Cuando iba así. ¿Vamos bien? Bueno. Vamos a hacer algo. What is the way like our ancestors they eat it? ¿Cómo lo comían nuestros antepasados? Very easy. They use honey. Usaban miel.
¿Pasar para todo?
honey. चॉकलेट honey से बनाने में देता है क्या चॉकलेट में?
If you check on the bottom, they appears the average of a cow are in there. Cuando tú estás, en el supermercado y tú compras un chocolate, hasta abajo dice la cantidad o el porcentaje de cacao que tiene. Muchas veces nosotros solo lo comemos, pero no revisamos más. Abajo te va a decir la cantidad que tiene, la cantidad de cacao que nosotros podemos ver ahí. ¿Qué le voy a poner? No le voy a decir, usted cómalo. Usted nada más cómalo, no le pregunto, usted cómalo. Okay. Where the things, the ingredients? One ingredient appeared 1700. Un ingrediente que apareció hasta el año 1700. Cinnamon, canela. But this one they use it for too many years. Y estos lo usaron por muchísimos años. Bien revuelto ahora todo así. Too many people says you are crazy to put on those ingredients and that. Y ellos me dicen, estás loco para poner eso. That's the same thing you said. For too many years. Fue lo mismo que se usó por muchísimos años. A ver, señora, ven. Sí, pues sí, si a usted no le pasa nada, lo comen los demás. If the ladies survive, everybody takes it. Pruébelo. Porque ella me dijo, no, pero no, no. No quieren que nadie lo coma, ¿verdad?
¿Está bueno,
¿Está bueno? A ver.
Ya no trajo nada.
Vénganse, everybody taste it, vengan a probarlo.
Wow. Mexico yeah, papaya. It's like sitting देखा रहे. What is this? ¿Qué es eso?
Well, let me introduce to José, solo déjame presentarles a José, okay? And we have to do something. Vamos a hacer algo. Where's the thing that you says? ¿Qué fue lo que tú dijiste? Good day. Buen día. Good day. ¿Sale? Buen día. The answer, la respuesta. Good day to everybody of you decide to be in this place. Buen día a ustedes que están aquí y decidieron quedarse. Too simple. Bien sencillito. That's the way that us have to communicate. Es la forma en que nos comunicamos. What is the thing that I have to use it? ¿Qué es lo que va a utilizar? The sap of the one tree, la resina de un árbol. They put on to here, lo va a poner aquí. And they produce a one smoke. Y va a producir un humito, ¿sabe? This one is really strong. Es bastante fuerte. When they start the ceremony, al empezar la ceremonia, they asking at the lords of the four directions the permission to do that. Él le va a pedir permiso a los dioses de los 4 puntos para poder hacer esto. And then they go one by one, y después irá uno a uno. And they put on the incense in face to you, y pondrá el incienso frente a ti. The only thing that you do, lo único que tú vas a hacer, you do that. Looks like imagine this smoke is water. Como si tú imaginaras que ese humito es agua. Only do that. Solo harás esto. That's it. Eso es todo. Sounds good? ¿Estamos bien? Okay. In case you want a recording, si tú quieres grabarlo, you do it, hazlo. But no flash. No vamos a usar flash. So it's good? ¿Estamos bien? Sí.
Inhalio be katake wa kondo to katete yo kante chunkano hukan. Tuske ya chavela ke kulkin de chan tuske ya chavela ke wa komo kilit ka ba to jankani ke chukante. Yuke nach konda ye kashana ka kase ko ye kashan tanga se ko. Beshan katake wa kondo to boste to yo kane yo me katake kulkin de chan chunga jikin kan. De ke ya chavela ke kulkin de chan de ke ya chavela ke wa komo kilit ka ba to jankani ke chukante. Yuke nach konda ye kale kana be o kana molo chwaka. Ayume ngikile me katake wa kondo to kante yo kante chan chunga shamaka. De ke ya chavela ke kulkin de chan de ke ya chavela ke wa komo kilit ka ba. Bishan ke ni kila chukante ke chumi lo ke na konda lo to ye kale mozo ko chan to ye katu si ko chan. Katake wa kondo chan ko kancha ko kambalam. Ke ya chavela ke wa komo kichkelan sikweni lo chan yo tel to chan ke ni kila chuchu. Chano ke wa ta to chan yo me kila na ke to la ta ye ka chan ka si ko chan. Bishan to la ka ye ka tanga si ko ha ta e ko to ka ti ko. Ye ka chan ka na lo chan na. Tucha me choke na na kwa ki yo no. Tucha me choke ta na ke yo ko lo malo chan to boyo kichkelan sikweni. Le to ya ko vele ke la chuchu tanta chilich ka ba. Beshan to ye ka kana to no to sonin kichkelan me choke na na ban ke yo lo. Me choke ta na ke yo ko lo malo chan to boyo kichkelan sikweni. Le to ya to vele ke la chuchu tanta chilich ka ni. Dicen que la que tanta chan no ha kichkelan le chayan sel. Yo que la me instalo lo velo chan. Yo que la me instalo yo ka lo chan to boyo kichkelan. Yo que na conta lo chan te la calle ka no so ko ta si ko. Ye ka kana sa yo kana no. Me cha to ye ka kana to. Yo ya to velo que la me instalo lo velo chan to boyo kichkelan. Yo ya to velo que na chonta to ko lo malo chan ni kichkelan. To la calle ka chan ka si ko ve. Me chan to la calle ka chan ka si ko ta ye ka to ka si ko. Ye ka kana de yo kana mo lo ka. To sa me yo que na na ban yo no. Sa me yo que kana que yo ko lo malo chan to ye kichkelan. Ayun na ni kichkelan to ya to velo que la to tante sin que kan de chan. To chan ko que ya to velo to sin que la ko na de que ka lo chan de que ni to lo velo. Le ko que ya to velo que so ka que no to ma que ka ba to chan ni ka ma te que yo me. Ni chan to lo ya ko na ya de la lo chan sa se ko de la lo que ma de la que sa ni ka. Porque la ko vela que to peso que chan to mo le de que ka ma que ma te que na algo.
The last phrase was used, la última frase utilizada, Jumbotitech, is the word to express gratitude. Esa palabra que usó al final es más que una palabra, es una frase. Donde dice el Jumbotitech, es la expresión para dar gracias. Doesn't exist the word thank you in Maya language. Gracias en Maya no existe, no hay. Es una palabra que no hay. Just repeat after me. Solo repite después de mí. Jumbotik José.
Jumbotik José.
Tanankaba.
Tanankawa.
What is the thing that you says? ¿Qué fue lo que tú dijiste? May the gods pay to you. Que los dioses te lo paguen. And the answer, su respuesta, the gods pay to you because you are in the land of our ancestors. Que los dioses te lo dejen a ti porque estás en la tierra de nuestros antepasados. And you don't say so long. No dijiste adiós. You care. Cuídate. And the answer, y su respuesta, care of you on the way that you go. Cuídate tú por el camino donde vas. This is Maya language. Y eso es Maya, chicos. Right here, aquí, you will see a one cross. Ves una cruz. This is a one international code, and the people, they understand when they watch that, Christianity. En el mundo coloquial, cada vez que nosotros vemos eso, el significado, la connotación que les damos es cristianismo. And the Maya lands, this is directions. En el mundo Maya estos son direcciones. You will see the stone of frozen lava. Puedes ver piedras de lava volcánica. Looks like a wand protection, a manera de una protección. Family, thank you so much to be a part of our traditions. Gracias por ser parte de nuestras tradiciones. Tenemos todo aquí con José. Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Muchísimas
gracias.
gracias. And now, y ahora, we will go at the northern area to take the lunch. Nos vamos hacia ahí, al otro área,